Hello, boys and boys. So I've tried to record this video like probably around 10 times. Either my internet goes off or the video goes past like 12 minutes. So let's try this really quickly. Hello, boys and boys. My name is Alex. This is Tuesday, and let's do this shit. This week we're talking about our pasts and how we deal with that. No, how we talk to people about it. If we do at all, etc. I'm actually really self-conscious about my past. That's mostly because I was a really feminine kid. Apparently, I would play with dolls and I'd wear dresses. And I had long hair. And, I wasn't opposed to being girly. But then again, I'm not really opposed to being girly now. So, well, I kind of am, but it's only because there's a stereotype within the trans community, if you had not noticed. People like me, effeminate young trans guys, usually get kind of usually get shit because, not just by the trans community, but by people in general, because, personally, I'm, in, anyone else's eyes, I could be just a misguided, female, thinking, oh, I want to be a male, I'm trans, but I know, I know that I'm a guy, and that's enough for me. I don't need other people to confirm that for me. I've experienced lots and lots of feelings, well, not really feelings, I've experienced enough thoughts and, yeah, I guess enough feelings confirming that I'm male, to be able to counter that and to say, fuck you, I'm a dude, you can go suck it. But I'm kind of a flamer. I'm sort of an effeminate dude, and that's okay. There are other effeminate guys. However, this doesn't mean that I'm totally yeah, I was a girly guy, I'm cool with that. I'm all down with the effeminate pasts, whatever. I'm really self-conscious of the fact that I used to be really girly, and that fact haunts me kind of all the time, because there's people who knew me when I still thought I was a girl, and they still haven't gotten used to the fact that I'm transitioning to be physically male. They haven't gotten used to the fact that I'm identifying as male. I actually had to talk to an old middle school friend of mine who still referred to me as my birth name, and I had to tell her that I'd prefer to be called Alex, and I'd prefer if she used male pronouns, because it kind of was getting on my nerves almost. And she understood. She just said it was hard, and she doesn't have that best memory. So I explained to her, and she said that's okay, I'll try my best. But I think it's just the fact that I was such an effeminate person, who is now, identifying as male, that's kind of throwing people off. And when people ask, I've gotten people who've asked me, what was my old name, quote unquote, what was I like before. I've always said, I don't want to tell you, I'm sorry, it's my business, you have no right to know my past. What if you had, some kind of past being some criminal, and you didn't want to talk about, I'm not comparing being trans to being a criminal, but pasts that you're not really too proud of, and what if I went and asked you, what kind of crimes did you commit, how many years did you spend in jail, do you still think like that, and people get offended when you ask them about their pasts. It's common sense. Yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of the fact that I was effeminate. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that I'm effeminate now. I really wish I could be more of a butch, but being more, quote unquote masculine would mean that I'm kind of lying to myself, and I'm being someone who I'm not, which was exactly what I was doing 2 years ago. So I'm trying to let myself guide myself and just kind of be whoever I feel I am the most. So that's all. I'm trying not to talk too much about this, because last time it was 12 minutes long of just me ranting, and then I had questions to answer. So questions. So Kyle asks, what's our favorite musicals? Screensaver. Excuse me. I have a list, in fact. A Harry Potter musical and a Harry Potter sequel are on that list. So, Xander, I applaud you on your wonderful, wonderful musical tastes. So, also Wicked, which I've seen live and is amazing. If you haven't already seen it, Kyle, it's it was so great. I loved it. I loved it. Hedwig and the Angry Inch, Rent, Grease. Shit. Yeah, there's Me and My Dick, which was made by the same people who made a Harry Potter musical, which is basically just a musical about genitalia, and it's great. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful musical, and it's really super hilarious. So if you ever get the chance to watch it, Google Star Kids and then go to their website, and on their list of musicals they have Me and My Dick, so you should watch that. So yeah, Xander asked, do we like the cold? No, we don't. Or no, I don't. We as a person. I'm gonna speak as the entire community of everyone. No, snow, cold, winter sucks. I hate it. Hate it. I wish it could be summer all the time, or I wish that I could live in like Hawaii or something, because I hate this. I hate it. It's really cold outside. Here, look. Oh, it's all snowy. It's ridiculous. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh goodness, hello. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I hate the snow and I hate the cold, and I have to walk a mile in this shit every single day. And I know it doesn't sound like much, but by the time I get home, my legs are without any feeling, and I can't feel my face or my fingers, so it sucks. My question would be, excuse me, my nose itches because I'm sick today. I'm homesick. I'm not sure what I want to ask. How are you guys doing in school? Like, what's your grades, or how much homework do you do a day? Because I guess everyone's in school now, right now. I personally, I've got a very average grade point average, very average grade. I get mostly B's and C's. Although in my school they're called MEs, which is meets expectations. I'm failing a couple classes, I think, like one maybe, possibly, but they're a year-long class, so it's not too big of a deal. I'm not the best at school, but I'm kind of a suck-up, so a lot of the teachers kind of like me, so I've got that edge, but I'm not very good at doing homework. I'm not very good at studying. I'm not very good at paying attention in class. I never have been. So, yeah, how are you doing in school? Bye.